Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Tackle made after the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. He's past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up with perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's White. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Solid gain, moves the ball with a 37.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain, stay ahead of the chains.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking for some space. It's Martinez. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. Just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him again at the 1. Third and goal coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays down.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Spins away from defenders. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Buying time. Moving to his left. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Martinez. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Canes hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Catch made on the out route. The Canes look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Close to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Tackle, but 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. That's reeled in. It's Carr. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. In the clear at the 25. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here. Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and
he's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They go in front here in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback. Going for a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's back to throw again on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Hit just as he throws the ball. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
It's a quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the second time in his football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field, looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Okay,
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And he's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run.
The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He'll pitch it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole,
the freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.